Thanks for tuning in to the KRVN Sports Podcast page, your home for all of the local broadcasts produced by KRVN Sports. This page and the playback is brought to you by Hoegemeyer Hybrids, raising the bar on yield performance. For the Rural Radio Network, I'm Jayce Dueland. Cozad head football coach and industrial technology teacher Jayce Dueland has stepped down from those positions to take a job as an administrator with the Lexington Middle School. He talks about what went into making this decision.
There's a lot of factors. Just had to weigh our options. Family decisions probably the number one. What's best for our family, and that was a tough thing. I know. I love coaching. Coaching is a passion, but just career-wise for that next step. To move up and kind of continue in that path, kind of ultimately with that family decision, just to make that decision to move on and still have that piece of being able to have a role in athletics and still be a part of athletics is something that really kind of helped me make my final decision. Even though it was the toughest career choice of my life, it was one that my wife and I pondered for 3-4 days that we had to make a decision on it.
And you're able to do this with relatively staying close. You don't have to go to the other side of the state or to another state to get this done to start your administrative career. Yeah, and that's kind of where the pieces fell into place. I think my goal when I came to Elm Creek was about coaching for 8 to 10 years and then look at that admin role for the last end of my teaching career, but not everything always aligns as if it's supposed to. So this opportunity, we still got to stay close to Lexington, where my wife is from. So family is in Lexington. She teaches there, so it's an opportunity that we weren't looking. I wasn't out there applying for places around the state. It was just kind of a local opportunity to make that next step. So that's why the decision was to apply, and when I got offered the job, to accept it. 13 years as a head coach, 9 at Elm Creek, 4 at Cozad. You got a lot of success. I would think you have to be pretty proud of that.
Yeah. And going into year one, your first year teacher, first year head coach was really scary. But looking back, just can't take it for granted. It's one of those that I'm going to remember them all for the rest of my life. It's something I'm passionate about, but it's one of those again. It's something that I can enjoy. I can look back on every single season. Enjoyable. The kids, what the kids put in. That's what it's about. What they put in and what they get out of it, and that's the rewarding part of it.
You also leave with your final year at Cozad. You guys had a great year there. You got them back to the playoffs. Good way to go out.
Of any year to be as memorable as any of them, this year was really, really memorable. A great group of seniors, great leadership in their part. It was their doing, their effort through the summer and putting the work in and bringing back Cozad to the playoffs and winning the district championship in 8 to 10 years. It's been a while, but hopefully they can continue this. It's something that the next group coming up, the next few years, they're not going to drop off much. We lose a pretty good group of seniors, but the underclassmen, I think we started 4 or 5 sophomores and 3 or 4 juniors. So there's a good nucleus coming back. So the next person coming in line is going to have a great group of kids that, again, have that leadership, that they're going to have the high goals and want to be back in the playoffs next year.
What excites you the most about this position with the Lexington school system?
Just that opportunity to still stay in that leadership role, helping just in a different way, being around a bunch of different activities. Even though I coach football and golf, I still officiate basketball. I still am part of a wide variety of sports that I still get to now see all the aspects of those sports. I'm just a sports guru in general. Like, it doesn't matter what sport it is. If the United States is playing a soccer match or Nebraska volleyball is on the TV, I'm watching it. So I just like sports in general and what they do for kids, and that aspect of getting kids involved in activities so they can learn those life lessons.
That was Cozad and former Elm Creek head football coach Jayce Dueland. Once again, he had a great run as a head coach at both of those schools. He will start his new position in Lexington in August. For the Rural Radio Network, I'm Jason Jorgensen.